G'day mates, welcome back to another relaxing review with your fluffy koala vtuber, Koala Chills. Today, I will be reviewing a little gem of a game called Sky, Children of the Light. And let me tell you, this game is simply amazing. It's a type of game no matter how many times you load into it, you can still be blown away by how beautiful the visuals, sound and gameplay is. So grab your candles as we light our paths into this review. Developed by that game company, Sky is an open world exploration game similar to Journey that they previously released. And much like Journey, this game isn't about combat or fast-paced action. It's about connection, discovery and storytelling without words. And it's not just about looking beautiful, the game makes you feel like you belong in that beauty. You might be wondering what the plot and point of this little candle in the dark is. Well, in Sky, pretty much as the title implies, you play as a child of light. You are a small, glowing figure with a simple mission: find fallen stars, return them to the sky, and uncover lost memories along the way. But here's where it gets interesting, this journey isn't just about you. When I first started playing, I was surprised to see other figures moving around, and I thought it was similar to other games where you can see ghosts of other players who have played the game before you. That was how I thought until I realised that they were actually other players who were playing at the time. There was one time when I got my lights knocked out of me, and was pleasantly surprised to see one of the figures come back to help me. The reason why I thought Sky was a solo player game was because there's no chat box, or usernames floating above heads like other MMOs. Just gestures, music and actions. You don't need words to understand someone when you can share a quiet moment watching the sunset, or exploring a hidden cave together. And that is what makes Sky feel so special. It's a world where kindness is the default, where players naturally will help each other, not because they have to, but because they want to. And now onto the best feature of Sky, which would be your ability to fly. And I don't mean a stiff, clunky flying mechanic like other games, I mean true flight. You have two forms of flight available. The first is your normal flight, which allows you to travel longer distances, and the second is a hover mode, which allows you to gain more height and the ability to hover short distances, which is perfect for precise landing. Both of these flight modes can be switched mid-flight, so you can combine them together. One thing I really enjoyed about the flying in this game is the flying in the clouds, with all sorts of creatures flying past you or in the distance. It just makes it even more breathtaking. As fun as flying is, it isn't unlimited. Your cape runs on winged light, which you can collect throughout the world to increase your flight power. This small limitation encourages exploration, making every bit of progress feel rewarding. Other than flying, the movements in Sky feels fluid, freeing and natural. Every time you leap off a ledge, there's that moment of weightlessness before the wind catches you, and suddenly, you're soaring. It's an experience that never gets old. Speaking of exploration, there are 7 realms in Sky, each representing different aspects of life: curiosity, playfulness, fear, nostalgia, and ultimately, acceptance. The story unfolds not through cutscenes, but through ghostly echoes of the past, as you piece together fragments of the world's history by interacting with spirits. It's subtle, emotional, and open to interpretation, kind of like remembering a dream. For younger players, Sky might just seem like a beautiful world to explore, but for older players, there's something deeper. There were a couple memories in game that I was able to relate to, and a couple that I could understand. It is mostly up to the player and how they interpret these interactions with the memories. The game reminds us to cherish moments, embrace kindness and keep moving forward, even when things feel uncertain. Now let's talk about one of the zones that really resonated with me, Eye of Eden, which is the final area. Without spoiling too much, it's an experience that hits differently depending on your perspective. Younger players might see it as a challenge, but adults will recognize its poetic outtake on sacrifice and renewal. Now, if there's one thing that completes Sky's atmosphere, it's the music. The soundtrack is nothing short of breathtaking. The way the soft piano, orchestral swells, and quiet echoes blend into the environment makes every moment feel cinematic. And it's not just the background music, you can play actual instruments in the game. Yes, you can sit down with a harp, a flute, or even a kalimba and perform live music with other players. It's one of the most unique and heartwarming mechanics I've seen in the game. Even outside of the music, the ambient sounds in Sky add so much depth. The rustling of leaves, distant chimes, waves lapping against the shore. It all creates an immersive, almost meditative moment. One feature I really look forward to trying in Sky in the future is the personalization, because at the moment all I have is a simple robe. But I have seen that you can collect cosmetic items like capes, masks and hairstyles through seasonal events and quests. For people who like to customize the area around them, you can even create little pocket dimensions in the game world that you can customize. Sky, Children of Light is available on PC, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch and mobile, making it super accessible with the ability to link your account through the different platforms. Even though the initial story without exploration is short, the developers continuously release seasonal events, new story content, and even collaborations with franchises like Sanrio and Aurora, who is an acclaimed Norwegian singer. So have you played before and are a returning player? There's always something new to discover. Now it's time to rate Sky on the Chilometer scale, which is the scale I use to rank a game from 1 to 5 based on how relaxing the game was for me. From 1 being stress city to 5 as chill as a koala. I'm giving Sky Children of the Light a perfect 5 out of 5. Everything about this game is designed to be peaceful, from the fluid movement and breathtaking landscapes to the calming music and non-verbal multiplayer interactions. It's a game that encourages you to slow down, take in the world, and appreciate the beauty of the small things. At times you can just stop altogether and just observe the world around you, taking in the scenery and the accompanying music. It makes moments in the game all that more better. Whether you're soaring through the clouds, sitting by a campfire with a stranger, or just watching the sunset, Sky is the kind of game that makes you feel something. And in today's fast-paced world, that's something special. For me, Sky isn't just a game, it's a reminder to embrace kindness, appreciate the present, and let go of the fear of the unknown. It's a game that makes you want to be better, not just as a player, but as a person. So what do you think? Have you ever played Sky before? Or is it on your list to play? Let me know in the comments, and if you're into relaxing game reviews, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell icon. Until next time, stay cozy, stay chill, and keep soaring.